He's the black sheep of his family. Nobody respects him. They're actually envious of him going to college and pursuing his dreams. And he basically says they are mad because I won't give them money and I won't quote unquote put them on, but their put on is coming off as like, like freeloading.
Yeah.
Like some people ask you to put them on, but it's like, oh, you want me to put you all the way on the spot, like right next to me with no work put in, and we didn't grow up together type shit. So that's how he was like portraying his family. And like at the end of his rant, he got, maybe it was some back and forth that I missed, but he actually started tagging people.
Like in his family?
Yeah, and I clicked on one of the tags just to check all their stories. And now I'm invested in the story. Like, damn, did one of them respond? Yeah. And I finally found one of his cousins responded in the story and tagged him back. And I'm looking at the story and he was like, bro, all this shit was over because granddad dropped $75 and you picked it up and you claim it was your $75. So that's why you should never believe people when they venting, bro. It's like, there's always another side to the story. When people vent and they don't express the other person's side and basically say, I see what they mean, but this is what I really mean. You know what I mean? But then they really switch it up when they be like, it was this, that, and this and that. And then you be like, damn, what about the other side? Like, you're not mentioning the other side enough for me to believe you.
Yeah.
This is a very one-sided thing.
I feel like that happens to me like when I was like dating, in a sense where you can kind of judge sometimes a girl about how they talk about their ex. Because there's some girls that obviously the ex had done terrible things to them, but there's like a sense of peace that a woman has where it's like they say he was a shitty person, but they don't continue saying like that over your relationship. Or that remind me, like any bad thing that happens, that reminded me of this person, that reminded me of my ex, that reminded me of my ex. And he was that type of thing. And I think it shows a level of like healing when you like, even as guys too, like a level of healing when you don't have to bad mouth your ex all the time, in a sense. Especially when you have that first who you dating conversation. I feel like that shouldn't really have to reoccur. The negative stuff of the relation need to reoccur. And
that just sometimes goes off the selection of your partner.
Yeah.
Like your partner's selection process. And that might make me look at myself differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, you hated all of your exes, right? And you told me about 5 dudes, they all did you wrong. Okay. Even if they all did you wrong, there has to be something you felt like you did wrong.
Yeah.
And then you never felt wrong about it. You're not telling me, hey, it might have been because I was doing such and such, and I never hear that, and it was him. Now, only 2 things could be true.
Yeah.
Right? It's either you're lying and you did something to like actually help with the process of not being with that person, or you just don't know how to pick them, man. And maybe I'm number 6 and I'm fucked up too.
There's literally certain conversations I've had on dates where it's like they'll be describing why their last relationship didn't work out, and then you like start scratching your head like, I kind of do that too.
That's the worst.
Yeah, but you kind of have to just make it through the date and or whatever type of goal you're trying to get to.
Yeah, I mean, we just had a girl on a podcast that did that, and like men do it too. Is where they're telling you a story about why something didn't work.
Yeah.
I literally had a dude just be like, bro, I literally cheated one time and I was only 3 months in, and she found out 7 months in and still broke up with me.
Yeah.
Just like, bro, she don't trust you no more.
Yeah.
Like, what you want me to do with this situation? Like, what advice you want me to give you? Or it's just like, yeah, like the girl we had on earlier. She's like, oh yeah, he pays all the bills and stuff like that, but he want me to not go out and club.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his money kind of like, what do you think comes with that territory?
Yeah.
Unless you entered a relationship 50-50 and it turned into that, if you start looking for someone that's going to provide for you, then it's going to come with some shit, like probably 9 out of 10 times.
I feel like too, like that should be a compatibility thing too. Like if you like going out, find somebody that likes going out. That's it. If you don't like going out that much, find somebody that doesn't like going out that much. Yeah. I know sometimes dudes and girls can be like, they kind of can fake it a little bit, like the how much they do go out, how much they don't go out. But I still think in this age is like, you're not gonna talk to a dude like only like if you guys are, what's the word I'm looking for? Exclusive.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
But if you guys are exclusive, right, and you can tell in like 2 months if this dude's like he goes out or he doesn't go out a lot.
But even then, they could just ask.
Yeah.
And like most people are pretty honest about. Nobody lies about how much they go out.
Yeah.
No dude's gonna lie to you, or no woman's gonna lie to you. Be like, I go out this much, and then actually exceed that. Actually, I'm lying. They do. Everybody be lying.
Yeah.